cheesy taco bake. It's what's for dinner tonight. It's Taco Tuesday, and in our house, you know that usually means something taco adjacent. Tonight, we're having cheesy taco bake. Now, this is something that bakes, so I've got the oven preheated to 400 degrees, and we're going to start with some Bisquick. Basically, it's all-purpose baking mix Bisquick, right? We need about 2 cups of that, okay? It's baking, you got to measure. I'm sorry. We know I don't usually measure, but tonight I got to measure. So we're going to dump 2 cups of Bisquick in there, 3/4 of a cup of water, and then we're going to take some cilantro. Finally chop that up a little bit. Don't need much. Really, I'm the only one that likes cilantro. Let's make it a little bit finer here. Put that right on in there. And we're going to stir all that up. Just till all that Bisquick is wet. All right, you know we're going to start with a pan. It's a full pan. I'm going to take this pan. You know where to find this. I love it. All right. This is a 9 by something. I don't know. It could be 11 by 13. I don't know. It's just the ones that I find, right? All right. So we know I've already cooked my ground beef, right? Because we know I used a little microwave thingy by Boober, and I've already got that ground beef ready to go. So we are going to take some taco seasoning, and I need 2 tablespoons per pound of ground beef. So this is about 1.5 pounds, and I know that my family doesn't like it too spicy, so I'm just going to do the 2 tablespoons, or you can just use a packet that you get for like 50-some cents, whatever, all right? Go ahead and mix that up in there. Okay. Now I'm just going to dump this right on in here. This pan really is too big for this, but it's what I've got, all right? To this, I'm going to add, it calls for a can of corn. Have you met me? We love corn. So we're going to do 2 cans of corn that I have already drained. And then 1 jar of salsa. I'm going to stir that up. Now, this is another one of those recipes that calls for the biscuit layer to be on the bottom. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I don't do that. I do not agree with that. It takes it much longer, and it's much harder to get that dough to mix, okay? Or to cook, rather. So, got that. Now we're just going to take this dough and kind of spoon it up over the top. Okay, now we're just going to kind of spread it as best we can. It's not going to be perfect. Would it be easier if I did it in the bottom of the pan? Absolutely. But I just don't like how it cooks if you put ready dough of any kind under a wet dish. It never cooks all the way through, and it always seems to be gummy in the middle. And then your food, all your goody stuff is almost gets overcooked. So I don't do that. I always do it on top. Trust me, this will kind of bake to where it's pretty much all formed together. Okay. I'm going to throw it in that 400-degree oven for about 35 minutes. It's actually been right at 30 minutes. And look at there. Dinner's done.